Hiya guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I will be continuing on with the 50 card square deck challenge thing I've been running. Thankfully this is the last video of the squares. We have no more squares to make after this, which feels bittersweet. I've loved making them, but I am so glad that we're coming to an end. But starting off with, we will be making the Garden in Bloom square. This one was a bit of fun. I did enjoy this one. I have recently been doing a lot of front post, back post double crochet, and this pattern had some of that, so that was enjoyable. Next square is the Alchemy Garden square. Now, the creation of this wasn't too bad, but I did have a massive problem with the way it was written in the book. The little booklet you can sometimes see the side of my videos. This pattern is probably 11 or 12 rows long. They only give you the instructions for the first 5. Now that's okay because they also include the schematic for how to do it, and I can read them, but it is insanely confusing because they've printed it so small. So I was able to make this, I was able to decipher this, but the book was wrong. The book should have included all of the rows like it has with every other square we've done. Next off, we had the Yumna square. I think that's how you pronounce it. This one was a lot of fun. I like the fact that it's 3 colours and high contrast, and it was just a lot of fun to make. I really did enjoy this square. I will need to keep it in mind for the future. The mosaic square was the next square for me to make, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I really am happy with it, but I don't feel that the colours I chose did justice. If you look at the square at the card and then the colours I chose, I definitely think the card did it better. But that's okay. We live, we learn. Following that, we had the spike square. Now, I've seen these over the internet and wondered how they did them, and I'm so glad I finally got the opportunity to make one. This is one of the favourite squares I've made. I am really, really happy with how it came out. I like the colours I chose. I like how they interacted with each other. This is just one of my favourites from this whole square deck, I'd have to say. Now for the rose square, which is the square we're making here, I would have loved to have done it in pink and then done the green and then done an outer colour. The only problem is I was running low on my pink. And the next square is, I'll give it away now, a watermelon square, which I think needed to be pink more than the rose did. So I did try and pick a colour with pink in it, and I think it's quite a nice colour. But it was a little bit disappointing that I wasn't able to do the rose pink. But short of that, this pattern was smooth to do, easy to read. It was quite a lot of fun, and I did enjoy it, and I like the end outcome. As I mentioned before, next up was the watermelon square. So I did use the light pink for this and pretty much finished it up. I am happy with how this came out, although I wish my seeds had a little bit more punch to them. I was debating between the grey and the purple, just because I thought purple was a darker colour, but ended up going with the grey, and I'm happy with it. I just wish they had a little more oomph to them, so to speak. This square was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this square. Next up we have the fairy wheel square, in which you made the circle, then the leaf prong-like shapes, and then connected them in the round. This square was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing it, even though I got a bit confused at points and was like, what do you want me to do? But after that, I was all good, and I really enjoyed this square. I like the final outcome of it. The penultimate square for this video is the Embrace square. Now, I enjoy the colours I chose for this. I think they worked well together, but I think the one on the card itself is stunning. I love the colours. I'm proud of mine, but I really like the card colours. This pattern itself was fun. I like the fact there were 8 certain stitches that had front post double crochets, and they looked really nice together. I like this square. I'll need to keep it in mind for the future. The last square for this video and the last square for this challenge is the mesh strainer square. Now, this one looks pretty, but it was very confusing. Reading the instructions, working out where I was meant to be putting what. I did spend a decent amount of time just sitting there looking at it, trying to work it out. I am happy with it, but I am also happy it is done. I just wanted to finish off by saying a massive thank you for watching all of this series so far, and I will let you know there is one more video coming out in this, in which I will be finishing off the squares and then assembling them into a blanket. So don't think the fun stops here, there is one more to go. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!